good evening, wherever you are. Hopefully, the world is finding you better than reality. This is a scene for Living World of Darkness Changeling. Wait, this isn't. It's Kingdom of Apples, not Rage Across New York. I
Yes,
have to remember which one I'm in.
yes.
Uh, Kingdom of Apples. The scene is set at Angerona, a very popular changeling bar. Though there are the occasional humans who tend to wander in, it's still got a lot of changelings who use it, who frequent it. The owner, Diva, is an amazing woman who seems to be friendly with everybody, and everybody is friendly with her. And the scene will start with Ismay, the city's most beloved Adheen. She's currently dancing because that's one of her duties here at Angerona is dancing and entertaining people because, well, that's what she does. That is her livelihood.
After a few moments, um, of course, the the joint is jumping, as they say, as Ismay is adored by a very enthusiastic audience. A very large man in red, black, and gold armor. He looks like something out of King Arthur's Knights of the Round Table. Um, Comes in and he lifts up a visor. He has bright red hair. He has a reasonably long beard, um, which is flecked with gray. He's clearly a grump. Um, but he has very warm eyes, which are about the color of pure ice, so it's like bright blue, and a a very huge axe is on his back. Um, does Ismay does Ismay have uh, let me just think. Would it be Changeling Lore to be able to identify an insignia?
She has no insignias defining any particular house, if that's what you're looking for.
Oh, I was just wondering if you might be able to identify uh, the armor as being styled after his order of knights.
Let's see. Let me see how much changeling lore she has. She knows more about changeling lore than she does the real world.
Nice.
Come on, pages, open up faster, faster. And come on. There we go. And it is a total of so like intelligence and changeling lore.
Yeah, that'd work.
She's a smart little bird. She
She,
doesn't know though. She fails.
oh, I'm. We can just say she's very into what she's doing. She she notices him, but doesn't really notice anything out of the ordinary. He just looks like some noble. Um, from out of the corner of your eye, though, he looks very haggard, very tired. He goes over to the bar and orders a very large um, tankard of mead, And he,
They have a special blueberry mead in right now.
he if the bartender would let him know that, he'd probably try that.
She would, because we have lots of it.
So yes, he goes over with this giant stein of blueberry mead, and just a quick out of character. That sounds amazing. And yeah, he just waves to some people, says hi to a few people, and sits down and watches this very attractive person who is dancing.
After she dances for a bit, she's gonna get off the stage, and she's got a lot of bounce and hop in her step. And as she gets off the stage, you see a magenta raven hop onto her shoulder.
Oh, very nice. Um, Something that you notice now that you're not dancing anymore, and of course she is greeted with as she descends from the stage, or goes off stage, whichever is appropriate, and and this great big knight who's about 9 feet tall, and just to give you an idea, um, has, let me just double check something. I haven't looked at this in a long time. Strength 6 and dexterity 3. So he's very well built. He's a big guy. So yeah, go ahead.
So she kind of has her bounce in her step as she makes her way to the bar, and she waves over the Boggin bartender, who seems to have a drink ready for her. And she begins drinking it very thirstily. And she begins wondering about. She sees this strange person, somebody she's not seen before, and she's been in here for quite a bit. She knows most of the regulars, and so she's going to make her way over to this strange person, this troll. Good evening, sir. And she's looking up at him, even sitting down, probably because she's like 5'5".
Sam will actually, or the individual you don't know yet, will actually extend a very large arm and pull out the seat for you. Good evening, my lady.
Oh, thank you.
My pleasure. And he takes a very deep swig of his drink. Oh, so good.
I do not think I have seen you before. My name is Isme, and she will extend a hand.
And the very large man will actually take your hand in his, and something you will find very striking about this individual. He has hands the size of like boulders, like huge hands, but he's amazingly gentle, and he just very delicately kisses your hand and says, "It is an honor to make your acquaintance. I am Sir Sam Phoenix of the Red Branch Knights."
Hey, nice. I have not been any nice.
Haven't you? You must be new to the kingdom then.
Yes. I know a Dimitri. He too is a troll. And I have met a Rook. And he is a troll. Are all
Oh,
knights trolls?
and no, although some of us are. Some of us are.
Oh, true. Because Xander, he said he is a knight. He is a she.
That's correct. How how is my nephew? I
Your
trust
nephew?
I I have a great fondness for the man, so I tend to call him my nephew. I'm not sure whether he fully appreciates it or not, but I care for him very much.
Xander?
Yes.
Um, he seems to find me amusing.
Well, I've I've only known you for a few moments, my lady, and you strike me as very vibrant. There is much life in you. It is a joy to see.
And you see her tail kind of ruffle at the compliment.
And this big man just gives you a very soft smile. So then, how long have you been in New York?
We have been here 2 months or so, almost.
I see. Judging by your accent, and please do forgive me. Um, I would estimate Romanian by any chance.
I do not think Romania is in Egypt.
Oh, Egyptian. I see. I have not. I have not heard the Egyptian accent for quite a while. I do humbly beg your pardon.
There is no pardon necessary.
It is a it is a very lovely voice you have.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Oh, it it is a very lovely voice you have.
And she kind of blushes. Thank you, that is very, very nice of you.
You are very welcome. Though I would be surprised if it's the first time you've ever had such a compliment. I would question whether or not others would have eyes in their heads, or ears for that matter.
I have gotten many compliments on my appearance and my dancing, but never on my voice.
I find that rather shocking. I I trust you are well here. You are being well treated.
Yes, your kind have been very nice to me.
That that fills me with a great amount of joy. I'm I'm glad things have progressed so harmoniously since my absence.
You have been gone?
I have, yes. Though not for any um I beg your pardon, though not for any choice of mine. Things have been rather hectic and I have been needed elsewhere.
Well, it is good that you are back. It means you are alive still, and you have succeeded.
It does. Though we shall have to see how things progress. Though in I have faith that the dreaming will see us through.
Yes. Home cares for us a great deal.
I'm. I truly hope so. So, how? Let me see. I'm. I would feel remiss to ask someone who is new to the city of New York and the Kingdom of Apples to share share with me any events that have gone on over the past month or so.
Oh, the last month? Yes. Some of us went and we fought Dontaine.
You fought the Dantean.
Yes.
I I commend you on your courage.
And there was a there was somebody who chrysalis and Dontaine came and attacked her and we got her out of there safely.
Thank the gods. Of of which kith is she, and what is her name?
She's Piskir, like a diva.
Oh, how
And
dare!
I do not think I ever heard her name.
Oh, I shall have to ask around. No, I'm grateful that we were able to get the youngster out of harm's way. Did you happen to hear anything about the dragon?
The worm?
Yes.
He is still out there.
What? And at this the otherwise warm face will kind of um almost almost go pale, like um his his skin goes from a bright vibrant blue to um very very peaked, almost like bright white. You mean that accursed worm is still on that confounded island?
Numb. And she nods her head.
I I and he just slaps his head several times. Why haven't they done anything? This this is maddening. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Because he is very strong and they are scared because he is much like the antithesis. I learned that word in my encyclopedia.
Very good. And some actually on an interesting side note to to add to this extent of the conversation. Did you know that the English language is one of the most um, awkward awkward languages to learn?
Yes, she was very much learned in it, thankfully, when I came in.
Oh, good. That's that's very good. Though I must say you're quite a far ways away from Egypt. What brought you to America?
I promised her we would travel.
Oh,
So
I
we
see.
traveled. I
That's
wanted to see the world.
That's very nice. Have you made introductions at court yet?
Um, I do not know. I have met many of the people of court. Many of the people of court know who I am. I know uh, several barons, and I have met the Count Castile. But I have not like had a formal represent Ismay Fuath to the court kind of thing.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
It is probably because I am not one of your kind.
Do not let this dissuade you, my lady. You are just as much a part of this city as we are. We must all strive to live together in harmony. After all,
Yes, harmony is good.
I couldn't agree more. I wonder if you might allow me the honor of buying you some dinner, perhaps.
Dinner? What kind of dinner are you offering?
Um, some sort of points to like the menu of of the the tavern we're in. I've just actually arrived in town this evening. I stopped in for a drink. Um, if you would prefer to go somewhere else, then that would be all right as well.
Oh no, they have very good food here. Gloria is a wonderful cook.
I
I think
shall.
she keeps telling me she is a chef, not a cook.
Well, it, if so, this means that she is very well trained. I would very much like to introduce myself to her when it's convenient, of course.
She is the Bogan woman who runs the bar.
I have not yet been introduced. I shall.
Esme will hop up. Come,
Thank you, and Sam will walk with you at a very polite distance because he doesn't want to like overcrowd anyone. He is 9 feet tall, after all.
and she waves down Gloria. And she comes over and says, "Yes, dear. Gloria, this is Sam Phoenix. Sam, this is Gloria."
And a very great honor to make your acquaintance, my lady.
It's a pleasure.
And Sam offers a very courtly bow, very knightly. I wonder if we might trouble you for, and he'll order some of the. He'll order, or actually he'll look quickly to the menu again, and he'll ask you. He'll actually turn to you and say, um, what would you prefer this evening, my lady?
They have very delicious nachos. Um, I'm told that those are Mexican, and they make this what is that thing, Gloria? A grilled cheese sandwich? Yes, Diva had her make one of those for me today for my lunch. It was very good. It is like bread with melted cheeses on the meats layered in between.
That does sound tasty. Might I suggest then that perhaps we both get grilled cheeses, and if you are not uncomfortable, perhaps we could share some nachos.
Certainly.
Um, Sam will sort of nod toward. I'm sorry. What's the?
Gloria?
Sam will give a polite nod to Gloria, and as if to confirm that yes, this is the order we like. And he'll ask, "Would you like a refill on your drink?"
Um, yes, I am almost done with my water. And she set it down.
And Sam will offer to buy you. Um, Actually, I'll do that in character. Pardon me. I'm a I'm a little out of practice.
No
Um,
worries.
would you perhaps like to try some of this meat? It's quite good.
Oh, yes, I had that at AJ's birthday party this weekend. It is very delicious. She has a pie that goes so wonderfully with it.
A pie, you say?
Yes, it is a blueberry pie.
Oh, yum! A a blueberry pie with blueberry meat. Now that is interesting. Um, excuse me, Gloria. Could we please have have two have two more meats as well?
And she'll nod and go about getting our orders placed and ready.
Thank you very much. And Sam will pay, and he'll give a little bit extra for a nice tip. It's not like huge, but it's still very nice. Thank you very much. Shall we?
Yes,
Sam will walk with you back to our place, and again he'll hold out your chair for you.
she pulls her tail to the side as she sits down so she doesn't squish it.
And though not in a rude way, um, Sam seems to be momentarily um, transfixed, and then he gives his head a very gentle shake. Lovely, very lovely. And he'll take his seat again.
She'll be looking around trying to figure out what you were saying was lovely.
And Sam will give a very gentle smile and say, "Please forgive me. I couldn't help but notice your very very lovely tail."
Oh, yes, thank you.
You're very welcome. How are you finding things in New York so far?
New York is different.
I see.
We have only been out of the dream mm, a year, mostly.
Oh goodness. You know, have you um have you met? Oh goodness, I can't remember what name what name my friend is going by these days. Um, have have you met Baron Greyhawk by any chance?
Astrea.
Um,
Astrea?
yes.
Okay. She's going to probably botch her manipulation subterfuge. No, she just fails. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
There's definitely a warm sign of recognition on her face.
Oh. And Sam just sort of smiles, maybe a little brighter than normal. I I take it you know my friend then.
Yes, Astrea and I are friends.
I see. I trust that. Let me see now. I trust that they've been behaving themselves, and Sam gives a very uncle type smile.
Yes, he is a good man.
He is a very good man. I'm very I'm very proud of him. He's he, he's come a very long way since I saw him chrysalis. How how is he? What's new?
He is um he has green eyes.
Oh, this I know that. But has has he become a duke lately, or
No, he is still a baron.
oh I see. Though it wouldn't surprise me if he if he became a duke someday.
Oh, yes, I could see him being a duke. He's a good man, very smart.
That is something my friend has in spades. He does seem to have a very large amount of knowledge.
She kind of cocks her head. He has smarts in spades. Why are they not in his head?
I'm sorry. It's an English expression. And you see, have you ever have you ever played cards before?
Cards,
Blackjack,
like
poker. Then
I would say no.
ah, uh, there are four suits in cards. You see, and and the and the spades are considered the highest one. So if someone says that someone has something in spades, they essentially have it in great amounts.
Okay. And she looks like she's like mentally taking notes and trying to remember that.
Sam just Sam just smiles and maybe gives a soft a soft chuckle. You'll get it. We we Americans have a saying for everything.
Yes, they have many sayings, and they are not all making sense.
We do that too. We do that a lot, it seems. Um, after a while, the food will come and the drinks will come. So, other than other than being an extraordinary performer, what sorts of things do you like to do?
I like to dance, and I like to. And she looks up at the raven that's still sitting perched on her shoulder. We like to go for walks. We have walked much of the city. Um, we like to spend time with Diva. Uh,
Spend time with.
Diva,
Oh,
she's the owner of this bar. She is my roommate,
I see. I see.
and I like to uh, spend time with my other friends.
Of which I'm sure you have a great many.
No,
What? And Sam looks genuinely surprised.
I have three.
You're so friendly, though. You're so you're so very likable.
Yes, but people remember a fighting that happened, and they are very nervous, cautious.
Oh, for goodness sake. I'm I'm sorry about that. I
It is not your fault.
am. I would not hope to presume, but I do hope that we might be friends.
That is possible.
I would I would very much enjoy that. I I strongly feel that no one can have too many friends.
I would not know how many would be too many. I have not had that many yet.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm very much an extrovert, so I do well in crowds.
Oh, I like to dance in front of crowds. Is that the same?
To a certain degree. Though enjoying performing, which can be an indicator of being an extrovert, um, does not necessarily mean that you enjoy people as as much. For for example, um, I am a skilled fighter. Though these days I try to use my words more than my fighting ability because I feel that life is sacred.
Oh, yes,
That
life is important.
that being said, of course, I'm not afraid to act if I need to, but I I do feel that if a route to a peaceful solution is is able to be found, we ought to ought to try.
Yes, peaceful is more better when you can.
I quite agree. And Sam will actually offer to help split the nachos because I'm guessing they have like wads of cheese on them, and they're hard to split and stuff. Right? And they're all in like one big pile or something. So he helps to ensure that you get half of the nachos.
And she's barely picking at any of it. She doesn't eat a lot. She's a bird.
He. Sorry, out of character. Although Sam will sort of have a very how there's only one way I know of to describe this. It'll be sort of an aw cute kind of expression on his face. Like aw cute. And he'll just be chomping away on his nachos. I haven't had nachos in like 2 months. Or is it a month now? I get confused sometimes.
I usually have them every week.
Oh no, but as I said, I've been out of the city for a while, so I haven't had nachos this good in a very long time. Crunch, 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 crunch.
Yes, she makes the very good nachos.
She does, and Sam will actually take a half of his sandwich and bite a corner off of it. I don't suppose you would do me the honor of, after we've eaten, of course, of allowing me to have a dance with you.
If you would like to dance, we can.
I would very much enjoy that.
And after eating, she will definitely dance.
So, after we've eaten and we've sat for a bit to allow ourselves the opportunity to digest, Sam is going to attempt to dance because it's been a while since he's done any dancing. And out of character, I still need to buy Dotson performance. Ha ha ha.
It's okay. I only got one success.
So let's see. Just so I don't make Sam look like a complete noob, I'm going to spend a willpower point. So after you've danced for a while, Sam will say, "I apologize. I'm a bit." I don't get very many opportunities for dancing.
You're welcome to come by and dance anytime you wish. I enjoy the dancing.
I may just do that. He will after you dance, and just so you know, I also got one, but it was due to my willpower point. Thank God for willpower points. But he'll gently walk you back. On that note, my fair lady, I feel that I must excuse myself. I do. I do thank you very much for your charming company.
You are very welcome. If you see Lenny, tell her that Ismay says hello.
I'm I'm sorry. Could you please say that again?
I said, if you see Lenny, can you tell her Ismay says hello?
I will do just that. And Sam will offer a very polite bow, and Sam will offer a wave to everyone before he goes, and he'll walk out of the um, uh, tavern.
You should say Masalema as you leave and wave and
And Sam will add. Actually, let me just double check one thing. I've got remembrance here somewhere. I'm I'm just gonna see if backgrounds. Let's just see if he can pull off something impressive. Malaikum salam. And Sam will turn and offer another bow. I got one.
and I think that's where this scene then can end. Yes.
Certainly.
Thank you, player, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Good night.